Hey Verdesian team, it's Mark from Mjst, and in this video, I'm excited to bring to you our appointment setting script that has been proven to work not only for our business, but for thousands of client salespeople that have deployed this to help improve their business. Now, at the end of the day, I'm guessing that you want to have more control over your calendar, over your life, and more command in the relationships that you have with your customers. Now, at the end of the day, sales it's kind of a dance, right? It's a relationship building, it's a conversation. But at the end of the day, when it comes to selling, the person who is more in control of the conversation is the one who's likely to be able to make that ask and get the conversion that they want at the end. And no system is perfect, no process is perfect, but when we started out at the very beginning in the right way, we increase the likelihood that at the very end, we're able to get more of what we want. So this appointment setting script is something that you can use with current customers to set new appointments. In fact, you could use it right here at your national sales meeting. And it's something that you could use with prospects. And I can use this in a text message. I can use this in an email. I can use this in a phone call. I can use this in person. I just adapt and adjust based on the setting that I'm in. So here's how it goes. This is kind of what it sounds like, and I'm going to break it down in the end. When I'm calling up a customer or sending an email or shooting a text message, it basically sounds something like this. Hey, Jeff, I'm going to be out in your neck of the woods on Tuesday and Wednesday next week. I currently have Tuesday at 8 a.m. or Wednesday at noon. What sounds better, coffee or lunch? Something simple like that. Hey, Jeff, I'm going to be out your neck of the woods, okay? I'm going to be in your county. I'm going to be in your town. Hey, I'm going to be out by you on Tuesday. Would love to stop in. And I've got 8 o'clock or 12 o'clock available. Which one of those works best for you? There's a couple different variations of it, right? So it could be just something in a text message if it's with a current client. Hey, Mr. Customer, I'm going to be out in your neck of the woods, or I'm going to be swinging through your part of the state on Wednesday morning. I still got 10 a.m. or noon on my calendar. Should I drop by your office or should we meet for lunch? So here's what I'm basically doing in this appointment setting script is I'm giving them a couple of options, right? I'm giving them a couple of options. How you set it up, whether you say you're going to be in your neck of the woods or, hey, I want to put a face with the name if it's somebody that you haven't met before, or if it's a referral conversation, so somebody referred you, hey, you know what, Daryl said that I should stop, that would be good for us to meet, and would love to stop in and put a face with a name and take him up on what he said. So I'm going to be out in your area on Thursday, and I've got 10 a.m. or 2 p.m. available on my calendar. Which one of those works best for you? So here's what I'm basically doing. At the end of the day, I want to provide them with two options. Just two options. Now, what we find is that most people, when they're setting appointments, is it sounds something like, hey, would it be okay if I stop by? Or do you have some time? The answer to both of those questions is always no. You might as well just assume, right? Because we're all so busy, especially in this industry. We're out here doing things all the time. Our calendars are full, or we don't keep calendars and our day is still full. There's so much going on. So what we want to do is eliminate the static. We want to take away the gray area and just give them two options. If you ask somebody, do you have some time? Ask yourself, do you have some time? Do you have time for more meetings? Yes or no, if I was to ask you. The answer is almost always going to be no. No, we give them two options, and then it's easy for them to select. I either do have these times available or I don't. And if the first couple times don't work, we can kick the can down the road and say, okay, that doesn't work. Hey, I'm going to be back out this way in a couple of weeks. I've got Wednesday or Thursday. Those 2 days work good for me. Let's start there. Which of those 2 days works best? And then we'll find a time. Now, there's a couple things going on here other than just making it simple, right? So we're simplifying, giving them two simple options. Now, the next thing that we're doing is we're also communicating the fact that your calendar is full, right? Your calendar is busy, and it communicates that you're somebody who keeps a calendar, who takes care of their time and manages their time well. So this means that I only have so many options to be able to get in front of you, right? Or to be able to have this conversation with you. And people who are busy, people who are well scheduled, tend to be more successful. And from a business perspective, right? From this business perspective, you might know more. You're having conversations with a lot of people. You're doing the things. You're helping other retailers be successful in the work that you're doing. So this communicates that very well. This is also great if you're a young salesperson, if you're brand new, you're relatively new out of college or early career, early stage. This shows that you're somebody, a young person, a young professional who's taking care of their calendar, taking care of their time, and that's important. It's communicating a lot of things. So, Mr. Customer, I am going to be in your area on Tuesday, and I currently have 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. available. Which one of those would work best for you? That's basically how it sounds. You can adapt it and you can adjust it very simply to be able to work specifically for you, for your voice. You're going to want to make this your own, but this thing works. What we've shown is that I've actually taken entire sales teams that were only getting about 30% conversions when they're calling up and asking for appointments with farmer customers, and they're actually able to take this to 60 and sometimes 80% conversion. It works in a text message. It works in a phone call. It works in person when we're sitting at the tailgate and at the farm gate and having a conversation there, okay? And it'll work in an email, whichever works best for you. Now, this option, this idea of providing two options is going to continue to come up every time that we have a discovery conversation, that we have a business planning meeting, that we have some sort of a way that we're going to communicate the demonstration of our skill sets. Every time we're setting a new meeting, we're going to provide them with two options for the follow-up meeting. Look for that to continue to come up in the videos to come. Hope you guys are having a great time at the National Sales Meeting. I hope my team is taking care of you, and I look forward to showing you what's in the next video.